Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Bittersweet Love series. Guys, the Bittersweet Love series is actually coming to an end very soon. So a lot of questions have been coming up, like what happened to Mrunal, what is going to be of Mrunal and Pammi. Are they going to leave or stay? Guys, let's find out what really went down. But before I continue into the video, lovelies, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, lovelies, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Vandana consoling Pammi, and then she says, "You can't leave the house." Pammi says, "I did too wrong, forgive me. I did a lot with you and you are pitying me. I wish I could become a mom like you, but my mistakes have a long list. My son had hosted me." Then Vandu says, "If it's your mistake, rectify it. Don't leave the family. I know Kunal would be worried for you." Then Pammi hugs Vandu and asks her to come home. She says, "I will take care of you and the baby, forgive me." Vandu then says, "I know you can't leave your house. Come with me." She takes her home, and then Gunnar says, "Never leave us. We can't live without you." Pammi says, "Bobby made me an outsider. We won't stay here. We have no one here. We will go back." Then Godip says, "She really changed. She can tell my truth." She says, "I want to say something to Kunal." She praises Vandu, and then she asks Kunal to bring Vandu home. She says, "I insulted her a lot. When I was in pain, she still helped me and encouraged me. I got sense that we need Vandu. Get her back, please." She asks Vandu to come back. Bobby then comes and says Mrunal is nowhere and her phone isn't reachable. The locker is empty and the cash and jewelry is missing. She cheated us and ran away. I was so stupid. Everyone was shocked. Then, in another scene, Vaibhav hugs Mrunal, and then she says, "We will get married and have a good life." He checks the bags and says, "What's all this? This money will end in a few months and you just got these things." She says, "I got whatever I could. We will end the money once this ends." He says, "I made this big plan and made you marry Bobby." But then she asks him to calm down. She says, "We will get married." Then he says, "I don't want to marry you. Are you mad? Whoa." Then she asks, "What? Listen to me once. Why are you saying this? Why did you make me do this? You were using me and you sent me to Bobby to get money. I have done this for you." Then he says, "I won't marry." She says, "I won't give you anything. Get lost." Then he asks her to give the money, but he takes the bags and runs. Then he comes in front of a truck. She shouts, "Vaibhav." Back to another scene, Bobby says, "I'm really sorry. I didn't trust anyone. Sorry, Mom." Pammi then says it's okay, while Vandu says, "You loved Mrunal. She did wrong with everyone, but it is not your mistake." Kunal says it's fine if money and jewelry went. Thank God your eyes opened. Bobby then says, "You and Vandu are perfect for each other. Please unite." Vidika, Vaani, Pammi and Gunit also say this, and then Kodip worries. Vandu then goes and they all ask Kunal to get her back. Back to Mrunal, and Mrunal recalls Vandu's words. She cries and then she comes and hugs Vandu. She says, "Vaibhav cheated me. You told me many times, but I didn't listen to you. Forgive me. He just loved money and he was using me. I cheated my family for his sake." Then Vandu says, "It was important for you to know this truth. Your life got saved." Mrunal says, "No, Bobby will always hate me. He won't forgive me. Help me. I can't lose him." She begs Vandu, but Vandu says, "I can't help you. You have to go and tell sorry to him." Vandu then says, "I just want to think of my baby, and that is it." Mrunal apologizes to Bobby and then she cries. And then she says, "I'm ready to bear any punishment, but don't hit me." Kodip worries, and everyone asks Bobby to forgive Mrunal. Bobby says, "I will forgive you, but promise to stay with me forever." Mrunal promises and hugs him, while Vaani asks Kunal to go and get Vandu back. Everyone insists on him, but Kunal refuses. Kodip then smiles. He talks on a call about a contract, and then he says it will get lost for us. He asks Kunal and Bobby, didn't they check the contract well? How can they become fools? Then Kunal says, "You were checking it and handling the clients. Relax, you will get another one." Vaani then says, "You insulted house last May." Atya then welcomes Vijay, while Vijay says Kunal will see Kodip's true face soon. Atya says, "We will do Ati," but Vijay sings. Vaani hears him and then Vandu also sings, while Vaani gets her memory back. She sings the pajan and then Kodip worries. He says, "How did she remember this Ati?" Then Vidika and Pammi comes, Vaani then cries, and then also Vandu says, "I feel someone is singing the same Ati there." Wow, what an episode. At first, it was Pammi actually realizing herself and coming back and begging on behalf of Vandu for Vandu to come back because Vandu stood by her even when she did wrong to her. And in the other hand, Mrunal, Bobby and Vaibhav. Wow, that's a lot. Like guys, I don't want to say much about this. Please drop what you think about that incident on the comment section. And to wrap it up, Vaani has actually regained her memory back. That is what went down on this episode. It's quite drama packed. So please drop what you think about the episode on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget guys that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget lovelies to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys and I will see you guys on my next